What is up, guys? It is Matt here from Nothing But Boom, and today I want to bring you guys a walkthrough of Terror. I call it Terror's Mastermind. Basically, I'm going to show you how I beat Terror, how I look at the base, and all that kind of thing. I released one previous episode, but this is for this week's Volcano Island that just came out on Friday. So, I'm going to start from Terror Stage 3 because most people can beat 1 and 2. If you guys can't, just comment down below and I can give you some advice. But Terror Stage 3 we're going to start from this time, and looks like it's a level 24 base, and I think we should be able to beat it. Basically what I'm going to use is warriors, and I think that is going to be the most of use for us for Terror. I mean, even though the nerf happened, they still seem to be the best troop combination to use. But that's just my opinion. So let's go ahead and take a look at Terror Stage 3. Looks like the resource reward is 30,000 gold, 17,000 wood, 11,000 stone, and 5,000 iron. And we can go ahead and attack that base for 5,000 gold. So, looking at the base here, it looks like the HQ is on the far left side. Tons of free energy. I'm just going to drop the warriors, let them get all that free energy, and then meanwhile I'm going to start working over here and getting rid of the stuff that is going to be of an essence when they actually get closer. So as you can see over on the far side, I did flare them to that crate because I wanted them to regroup. I did 3, actually I only needed 2, artillery on the rocket launcher, or on the boom cannon, and the flamethrower, and then I'm sending them to the sniper. And then from there, we're going to go right to the HQ, and then I'm going to heal them as we go. I didn't think I needed one smoke in between, and turns out I didn't. And here come the other backup warriors, but it looks like most of them are going to get sniped down. But I am going to be able to shock bomb the 3 flamethrowers and the sniper, and then the other snipers on the other side. And I throw my 2 med kits, try to save as many as possible. I do lose a couple, but with warriors you have to expect to lose a couple. So that's basically how I did Terror Stage 3. In some of these levels, you'll see that the HQ is a lot closer to the beach. So a lot of times you have to have a different strategy because all the defenses are pushed up against you. So right when you land, you have to be smoking or something like that. So Terror Stage 4, we're going right into it here. Definitely not as many defenses and not as many free ammo as before, but I'm still going to drop them on that far right side so I can work over here. Basically what I think is going to be a problem is that sniper, and then I'm going to let them go over there, and then I'm going to regroup them in the corner over there. Right there. I should have thrown the flare a little bit left now looking at it because those warriors got there before and now they're kind of not in a group. But I'm going to flare them to the sniper and do 2 smoke while they're going in because that sniper is pretty high level. And then from there I'm going to throw another smoke, and then we're still at full numbers, and then we're going to go right to the HQ. And they did not trip any of those mines, so definitely a perfect run there. I throw a quick med kit. And then after that, I definitely want to get rid of that sniper, so I just use an artillery, and then I shock bomb there, shock bomb there. The machine gun's the only thing that could hit them, and basically going to be an almost flawless victory. We're going to lose about 2. If you guys don't have smoke, basically what you want to do in these beginning levels is just shock bomb all you can and then heal as needed. Because there's so little defenses, just shock bomb the big groups that you think would be harmful. So what I would do is those 2 snipers, I would let the warriors take those out, and I would decide whether or not I wanted to go over to those flamethrowers on the other side. As you can see, I have those 2 gunboat energy statues, guardians. Loss of terminology here. One is plus 10%, one is plus 11, so that means I get plus 10 energy, which is 44, which is actually really nice to have, and definitely helps my attack strategies. That one's a plus 8, and that's only an idle, so that's pretty impressive for an idle. And then I have a guardian plus 20% for power stones. That's really nice. And then I have troop health plus 30, and then troop damage plus 11. Those are all my statues. The troop health is definitely a lifesaver now that the warriors have been nerfed, and so is the troop damage. So this one is one of the ones that I was talking about where the HQ's right on the beach. We're going to go ahead and throw a barrage because there's so many mines that it would be hard and not cost efficient to use or take them out with artillery. So we're going to flare to that rocket launcher. Now that I look at it, I don't think I needed the preliminary smoke, and it probably could have been thrown better. I'm just going to throw one on the HQ. I don't need to throw one in the middle because, look, there's only a flamethrower and a machine gun that could barely hit them. So what I'm basically going to need is a shock bomb, and then they're just going to go to work. It's going to be a flawless victory because there's not enough that could hit them. I don't know what they were thinking on this one. There just wasn't enough defenses. And I don't know why anybody would try to go from the right side. Maybe with tanks or something. I don't know. But warriors, yeah, you just gotta go straight up the gut sometimes. That one flawless, 48,000 gold, 20,000 wood. He said, my replicators are just getting warmed up. Get ready for some pain. And then we can go ahead. I was gonna say reinforce, but we don't need to. So we can go ahead and move on to Terror Stage 7 pretty soon. Or 6, sorry. Let's see how this one looks. This one, no foliage, that's what I'm noticing. We can drop the warriors on the far side, let them get that bunker. And then I can go 3 in the middle of that machine gun and the boom cannon. And then we have 41 now. And from there we could just flare them right to the HQ. And that'll be of use to us. So I actually decided to go to the flamethrower, and I think I know why now. Because their path wouldn't be very straight if I didn't. And then I take out, I don't take out the boom mine, which probably might have been a mistake. Definitely not going to be a flawless victory. So I throw a medkit, or I throw 2 medkits down because there's still like no defenses that could hit them that are actually going to take them out in one shot, except for that sniper because they heal themselves. So I just throw the medkit, and they're able to just go to work in that situation, at least. So basically, warriors are of use when you're using smoke and without smoke. You just have to know how to use them. So in that one, I would have ran right to the HQ most likely and just shock bombed, and you would have lost more, but you probably still would have won. In the harder levels, it just gets a lot harder to use without smoke because there's so many defenses, and you just need the smoke. So this one is Terror Stage 7. You definitely, the HQ's on the beach again, just like that 5 that we had flawlessly. I shock bombed those, which is kind of different because I wanted to let them get the crates. You just have to make that split-second decision, and then I decided to flare them and get them in that smoke right when those snipers got unshock bombed because both of those were a fairly high level. And as you can see, those mines were pretty high level, and they actually took them down a great deal. I went ahead and threw a heal, and then I threw a shock bomb on the sniper and the mortar there. I probably should have thrown a shock bomb on the 2 rocket launchers that were shooting behind because there was 5 rocket launchers shooting at them, which definitely was a problem. And I didn't think I was going to win this one when I was doing it. It was just getting really close because those rocket launchers were pummeling them pretty bad. But I knew that they would come through because that sniper was the only thing that could hit them in one shot, and they just kept healing themselves. So if you can, yeah, those 2 rocket launchers was what was being a pain in that situation. So if you can recognize those problems, then definitely be able to plan for those, be able to throw a medkit, throw a shock bomb, whatever you have enough energy for, and that's definitely going to be of essence and help you become a better player. So Terror Stage 8, this is level 42, and we should probably reinforce first, right? Go ahead, spend those 21 diamonds, and then we can go ahead and get right back into it with Terror Stage 8. This is going to be a little bit harder, not a lot harder, I'm noticing. Still, all we have to do is barrage, and then we can flare to, let's try that sniper. I think that would be a straight run, and then we can go smoke right on the sniper. I don't think we need a preliminary smoke for that one. And then after that, we can go right to the HQ with 2 more smoke. So we really only bought, we used like 3 smoke in that situation. So we're on the HQ. I decided to shock bomb the mortar and the machine gun. That was pretty clutch right there. I shock bombed those defenses and didn't get my own guys. Most likely I would have. So that was pretty good skill right there. And those mortar shots were actually doing a pretty good deal. As you can see at the end, they almost killed them, but we were okay. It wasn't flawless, but we lost 3 in that situation. But still, Terror Stage 8, we're losing 3 warriors. That's still pretty good. So either my guys are doing better than usual, or these levels are pretty easy. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. For all things Boom Beach, you guys know what to do. Keep refreshing the channel page here at Nothing But Boom. I'm Matt, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.